Good afternoon. It's Valerie here. I'm in my garden and I'm about to show you 3 plants that you should be sure to incorporate in your garden if you want to attract hummingbirds. Now the first one is a honeysuckle plant, or it's also called a hummingbird plant. Right now my honeysuckle doesn't have any blooms on it because it usually blooms in spring. Okay, I haven't been lucky to get it to bloom after the blooms expire in spring. But if you're watching this video and you know of a way for me to get my honeysuckle to bloom in the summer, that would be excellent. However, after the blooms of the honeysuckle expires, another lovely plant kicks in, and the hummingbirds love them very much. I'm just gonna take you over the way here. It actually kicks in the earlier part of summer, and so by now in my garden the blooms have almost expired. But this is the plant, and this plant is known as the bee balm. The bee balm plants. The hummingbirds love the bee balm plants. Believe me, even these little blooms that are left here, the hummingbird actually comes around, and I'm thinking it's still getting something from them, and that's why it's coming around here. So number 1 is the honeysuckle. Number 2 is the bee balm plant. Now I have 3 different colors in the garden, but the color doesn't matter. As long as it's bee balm, the hummingbirds will be attracted to it. Now the third plant is all the way in the back, because this area is actually my native garden. We're going all the way to the back in the veggie garden to show you the other plant that the hummingbirds are highly attracted to. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's add another one, because I noticed this summer this area here is empty because this garden we started this summer. But that's just a side note. I want to add another plant, which I have plenty of them in the front, but I just started transplanting some of the flowers around in this area because I want to have flowers mixed in with the veggies. But the fourth one that I would add would be the obedient plant. I actually see the hummingbirds going after these little blooms here, and they must be getting nectar from them. That's why they're going after them. So that would be the honeysuckle, the bee balm. I've added the obedient plant, and let's go over here to one of the highlights of my garden. This is one of the reasons why I've added it. It's because of the color. Now earlier in the summer, something ate all my runner beans back, and so they're not as luscious as I would love them to be, but that's okay because they have done very well, and they have this brilliant bloom here, which the hummingbird actually loves. So if you want to attract hummingbirds to your garden, be sure to incorporate honeysuckle, bee balm, obedient plant, and this lovely showstopper, this runner bean plant. Okay, so until next time, you keep gardening, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the little bell so you can be notified of new videos, and tell somebody about it. We appreciate your support. It means a lot to us because there is no us without you. Peace.